What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of patron spreads, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. First up is Rhonda, and Rhonda requested a Bridgerton Christmas spread, so I'm pulling out the House of Bridgerton sticker book from the Happy Planner. That's an Amazon exclusive. I am also coming in with a voiceover because I filmed these two patron spreads in Memphis, and they have cats and dogs and everybody's coming and going. It's just never quiet. So I'm doing a voiceover, and I'm also speeding this up a bit because the video was quite long. But I pulled out these big Mamby Sticks letters. I want to use this pink to spell out Mary across the middle. I like the pink because it's not too much of a pastel or too much of a bright color. And it has that gold that's going to give it a really like regal royal feel. So I'm putting those directly across the middle. And now I'm pulling out Wintertime by Cassetic Plans. I want to use these really pretty wintry florals and branches with these pearls kind of looped all through them because I think pearls really say Bridgerton. So I am now just cutting up little scraps and piecing it together around the letters. So it looks like it's just already kind of coming out from behind the letters. So this took quite a bit of time getting it all, getting it how I wanted it and cutting the little scraps and everything, but I think it looks so pretty. And I had so much fun creating this spread because, like I said, I didn't film any audio, and it was just like I was planning, by myself and just having fun, and I was able to edit it. But before I edited it, it took quite a while because I just kept trying different things, and it just took a while to get it to all come together to say both Bridgerton and Christmas. So I'm still just tucking those little branches in there and trimming around the gold on those letters. So like I said, it was a bit tedious, but it was fun and relaxing to kind of just do it at my own pace. And now that I'm watching this, I see that I've got stickers and sticky stuff all on my detail knife, and I've tried to clean that, and it doesn't get super white anymore. I have another one, but that's just my favorite one. But I kind of alternate between that one and my newer one. Maybe I'll get used to that. So I'm still just surrounding the letters with these really pretty delicate branches and pearls. And I've watched some of Bridgerton, but not all. I know the third season is going to be out soon, but I really would like to watch it all. The thing is, when I watch TV, it's usually with Dale, my husband, and he is not really a fan. It's not his kind of show. So I will find a way to watch it at some point. But I'm pulling back out the House of Bridgerton sticker book, and I like these scrolly little frames, but I'm going to cut it apart, which again was pretty tedious but fun. And I'm going to use each of the four corners to frame this middle section where the Mary is. So when I started doing this, I was thinking that I wanted to surround the entire middle section with this kind of scrolly, like that dark teal design, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I had to flip through the sticker book and kind of see what else was available in that color, because as you can see, there's lots of different colors, but I really wanted to stick with the pink and like this dark teal. So now I'm getting the other two corners put on. That was cool how those cut apart really evenly and didn't mess up the flow of the design. So I'm gonna, of course, put a little teal crown there in that empty spot. And this is where I started trying some of the different vines and leaves and things to see, what I could get to surround it to look cohesive. And I ended up thinking that little leaf sprig at the top there didn't really look cohesive. So I'm trying some other things now. Those little strips there, I figured that out that if I could cut those in half, that would give me twice as many. So this is where I decided to take that up and use the little leftover parts from what I did on the bottom. And these are what I just put there are some different parts of that original frame box that I cut up. So I'm just going to continue adding. And now I'm going to use this second strip and cut it in half. And do the same thing on the top there. And then I'll just have a little bit left. But isn't that color so pretty with the pink? Okay, so this is where I went ahead and cut to the next segment. I got all the Mary surrounded, and I'm pulling out Live Love Posh Chic Christmas to use this beautiful pink Christmas tree with the gifts under it. I thought that went perfectly to bring in some Christmas elements. And I'm figuring out if I want to put the gifts on that side or the other side. I do think I end up taking those gifts up anyway. But for now, that's where I'm putting them. All right, and now I'm pulling out Hello Winter from Live Love Posh because the boxes in here are the perfect shade of green. So what I wanted a long box for the sidebar, and I couldn't find one in that color anywhere. Of course, I was in Memphis, so I didn't have everything with me, and I, of course, didn't have my Cricut with me, or I could have just made one. But this is the first time I've done this, and it worked out really well. I cut the edges off of 2 of the full boxes and pieced them together to make a long box in the sidebar to give Rhonda a little bit more function since we took up the entire middle section. And now I'm just adding some lines to that for a to-do list or shopping list. And that pen I was using, it kept skipping. Okay, so now this is Holly Jolly from Live Love Posh, and I had gone through there and found a few things that really matched the color scheme well. So this little ornament hanging from the top of the sidebar was super cute. And then now back in the wintertime book from Caesthetic Plans, I am using some more of the pearls to kind of surround that ornament because it just needs a little bit more to fill it in. And again, I think the pearls really make it look more Bridgerton-esque. So put another one there and then a little shorter one. And now that fills that out nicely. So this is when I took up those presents over in the sidebar, deciding I wanted to make my own presents with some of these pattern boxes from the Bridgerton book. And I love how this turned out, and it was so much fun. So I just cut apart some of those brocade boxes in those colors. And then this is a strip, it's like the edge of one of the boxes that I cut to make the ribbon. And then these little bows from that Hello Winter sticker book were perfect for a present. And then I'm trimming off a little bit of this gold on this sheet to make a ribbon for the other present. And I didn't want it to look just like the other one with the same type ribbon, so I did 2 diagonal ribbons. I just trimmed it off. And then I wanted a gold bow to go on that, so I looked through all kinds of things, and I finally decided on these little gold leaves that came from a Petite sticker book, the Modern Meow Petite sticker book, and put those together to look like a bow or decorative element on top of the present. And it turned out so cute. Then I also wanted a star or something else, so I'm grabbing a little gold star out of my little gold book here to put on there. So back in the House of Bridgerton, I am cutting apart another box to make a present on the side there. So I don't want that diamond part to show, so I'm going to scoot it down a little bit and just trim off the excess. And I like how that has that gold stripe already, and it makes it look like a ribbon. And for a bow, I'm using one of these little gold sparkles that came out of I think it came out of All the Things sticker book. But when I see any solid gold foil pages, I always pull them out and put them in my little DIY sticker book. So now I decided I wanted to add part of another ornament there to kind of fill that out, and I'm going to use the other part here on the right, not directly across, a little bit further down, and trim that off. And I'm ready to go ahead and start with some boxes, and these are those long slender boxes from the Holly Jolly sticker book, Live Love Posh's last year Christmas book, and I'm putting those on the weekend, the pink and like that berry color, just raising up that ornament sticker so it's on top of the boxes. And then I put a little fancy looking to-do that came from the House of Bridgerton sticker book. And now I'm adding a medium pink box over on the left side, cutting down a full box to put up here on Tuesday, and then piecing it back together with the bottom part or the top part, and adding a medium green box, and also a medium box over here in the berry and the slender green. And now I'm adding just a teal flag and one of the little bees that say to do from that Bridgerton sticker book. And now back in the wintertime book from Castatic Plans, I'm thinking I might want to use this wreath to give it more of a Christmas feel. So I decided to lift up that little to do and use that there instead. And I love how it looks. And the color of that whole set was perfect for the green that's in the Bridgerton book. Now I'm just drawing a little bow and a string. And then I remembered that I had a little bow from Holly Jolly that looked even cuter, so I put that over the hand-drawn bow. And I want to go ahead and add some lines to give you more function, Rhonda. See what I mean about that pin? It just kept skipping. But it's fine now. I don't know what its problem was. And now I'm just adding some headers that say, well, I added one there that says important, and some lines up here on Thursday. And also here on Saturday by the presents. And next I want to go ahead and add some bullet points. And as soon as I saw these diamond shape gold foil bullet points, I thought they would be perfect because they go along with like the Art Deco feel. So I'm adding 3 on Monday, and then another 2 on Tuesday. And then I'm going to add 3 on Friday. That way we have some balance. 3 on this side, 3 on the other, and then 2 more over on Sunday. But don't those look so cute? Okay, so now more of the gold foil headers. A reminder there. And a priority. I didn't get that straight, but I did end up fixing it before I sent it to Rhonda. And now I remembered I had some gold flags, gold foil, so I'm changing out that one on Tuesday and adding gold foil flags to several of the boxes, and then an important header for the sidebar. Back to Wintertime by Castatic Plans. I want some more of that beautiful floral and pearl to put on the top of the page. So I'll add this right here in the corner and just trim off the top. And then a little corner piece. Just to kind of fill in some of the blank spots. I'm using all those scraps. I think this is enough here after this piece. I think that does it. Oh, one more little sprig there. Okay. It's looking so pretty. And this is another one of those Bridgerton boxes that I added gold ribbon to make an additional present. And decided to take that book up and add this quote sticker that says "Dearest Reader." And then the little Lady Whistledown cameo. And then speaking of Lady Whistledown, I wanted to tear off the part of this box that says Lady Whistledown's Society Papers. And just kind of put that on this box up here. Just a torn piece. And now I'm adding a few presents over here, the same as I did on the other side with those boxes. And then I added a ribbon and a bow. And here's another box I cut up in that lighter teal color. And then I've got a little header up here with a gold foil. I thought that looked pretty. Give it a little bit more gold foil action. Another present, and of course another crown. I've got a teeny crown that I cut off of something, and I'm trying to decide where to put that. But here's another one of those ribbons in the teal. Move that over to this little present to just give it a decorative feel since it doesn't have a bow. And then another one of those beautiful bows from Holly Jolly. And that's going to be Rhonda's Bridgerton Christmas spread. Rhonda, I hope you love it as much as I do, and I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Next up is Dawn, and Dawn requested a winter spread. So I'm using the Wintertime book by Casthetic Plans, and I'll be sure to include my affiliate link in the description, and I always appreciate your support when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. I want to use this really pretty fresh green and white and natural set in this book. I absolutely love it. And since Dawn, since you asked for a winter spread, I did want to include some Christmas since I'm decorating the week of Christmas, but it does look fresh and crisp and wintry. So I want to first add this long box in the sidebar for extra function, extra list in the nude color from this same book. I love that the book has all the boxes that match. And now I'm trying out this sticker in the sidebar, thinking maybe it's a little bit too big for right there. So I'm going to use this little tree instead and just trim off the excess. And then now I'm looking for something to go with it. So I decided to go with another, like a little smaller tree right next to it, like a little tree cluster. I love how this spread turned out too. I did my currently sheet in these same stickers, and I just think they're so pretty and crisp. And now I'm just using my Happy Planner stencil to add some lines to this box. Then I'm trying to figure out what I want to go at the top of the box. I think this fits perfectly. Just a cute little cluster of greenery and like home decor. So now the sidebar is all set. And now I'm thinking that I'm going to use some of these clusters of boxes. And I don't think I've actually ever used very many of them, if any. But they were so pretty and made the spread come together so quick and easy. So I'm doing that larger one over on the right with the presents and the little gold, and then this small one with the 3 slender boxes over here, and then a medium cluster right up here. But I'll definitely be using those more often instead of like trimming my own clusters and everything, because those are perfectly done. So here's that first sticker I had at the beginning over on the left side. I decided to use it on the right, the little cluster of the little tree and the deer and presents. And then to cover the white out where that said note, I'm going to add that little snowflake there. I would have loved to use this fireplace, but it was just too big with the clusters and everything. So I'm going to use this greenery, long piece of greenery. I'm going to cut it in half so I can use half of it on one side and half on the other to give me a quick and easy border, or give you a quick and easy border, Dawn. So I'm going to put this one here on the right side of the page, and then the other one on the left side, and it comes all the way, almost all the way across. I'll just have to fill out the rest of that side on the right. Got a little scrap I'm going to add there to finish that out. And then I added a scrap here also. Okay, just trimming off the extra there. Then these little stockings, I'm thinking those are going to look so cute hanging right up there. And now I'm just trying to figure out which ones I want in which order and how many stockings I want to use, because two of them have a white background and one has the green background. So trying out 3 here to see if I want 2 or 3. Alrighty, and this is where I decided that I just want to use 2 of them, the 2 white ones with the patterns. So I'm going to scoot them closer together so I can have more function. And then now just looking for some scraps to go up here to fill in. And then see how the greenery has the silver stars in it. I love how this little garland or banner of those stars kind of fits in there perfectly. So I used part of that, cut it, and used the rest on the other side. And now I'm just drawing little hangers from the stockings and little bows. I love doing that. Just adds a fun little touch. And this is the box that I put on here, the cluster. It has faint lines in it, but just so all the lines in the spread match, I just went over them with that same pen. Just using my Live Love Posh washi cutter as a straight edge. All right. And whenever I get like a little ink blot there, I just use a white gel pen to gently cover it up, kind of clean it up. And now I'm trying to decide where else to put some lines in the spread. All right, so I put some in the middle there, at the bottom, and then up on the top right. And I'm adding some bullet points in the nude and that medium green color. And 2 more up here. And then 2 more right down here. I'm going to scoot this box over some so it doesn't interfere with the bullet points. Just have them staggered just a little bit so I'll have more room for those bullet points. All right, and I've got stickers that I made on the Cricut that say Christmas Day. I cut this one so I could do it on 2 lines right there on Christmas, and then I have one that says New Year's Eve also. I think that font is called Holiday Party. That's perfect right down there. And now I want to add a couple of quotes. 'Tis the season to be cozy, right there, and then merry and bright up on the top right. And these are all quotes that I made on the Cricut also. And then Christmas candy canes, hot cocoa, and cozy blankets. Deciding I need another decorative element there in that blank spot, and I love how that really full stocking looks hanging there, and it sort of balances with the other side. And I'm adding just some snowflakes, just little finishing touches, just here and there. And then while I'm adding these finishing touches, I'll tell y'all that the next video that I'll have out very, very soon is my planner lineup for 2024. I'm so excited to show you guys what I'm using, but I'm working on that right now. And now I'm just adding some little presents along the bottom and right here under this quote to just kind of fill in. I love, love, love this spread. It just turned out so pretty and balanced. It's a little scrap there. I think I ended up putting another present there though. And little silver stars. Just extra little things to make it extra cute. Got some other little home decor that I'm just trimming that off. I'm going to put it on this box here at the bottom. So cute. Deciding I need one more quote that says, "Baby, it's cold outside." I think I'm going to scoot it down and then move Merry and Bright up a little bit, just so they're a little bit further apart. And that was UNDU, just a little adhesive remover solution. Since I was in Memphis, I couldn't print any more stickers, so I had to be sure and use what I had there. So this is where I took that scrap up and decided to do just another of the same present in the clear. The same present that's up in the middle. And now Merry and Bright up as high as I can so it's further away from that. But I felt like we needed that one more quote. And now just a little bit more items along the bottom. Kind of spacing it out a little bit so it's not all together. Then I've got a gold or like a natural color star. But I think it was these clusters that just made it come together so easily. I love those box clusters. So if you have any of Casthetic Plans books, she always has those, and you haven't used those yet, try them out because they are so pretty. I'm moving the little star, the little natural star up there, and scooting the snowflake over. Drop the rest off there. A little bit more snowflake action. And now I just want to add some black words. And these are those ones I made on the Cricut using the Dear John font. To do there. And I do have a tutorial. I have a Cricut tutorial playlist that has a handful of videos showing how to do different things, but I have one on this. So we've got check it off and then today. And we'll do get it done here. And a today up here. And that is going to be Dawn's winter spread. Dawn, I hope you love it, and I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put these spreads together. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!